This is Dr. David Albert from the Digital Health Summit at CES 2019, and it is my privilege to be with Amy McDonough, who is the Chief Operating Officer of Fitbit Health Solutions. Now, Amy, Fitbit has certainly evolved from the company that had a clip on your belt, washing your washing machine fitness tracker, to a company that's trying to address health and chronic disease. Tell me a little bit about the innovations today at Fitbit in terms of health solutions.
Sure. So as the pioneer and leader in the wearables category, as you mentioned, there's certainly been an evolution over the last 10 years. Fitbit's been around for about 11 years, now at scale with about 81 million devices sold and 25 million active users. So we really have scale, which allows us to have really personalized data. So data at scale, big data, but how do you make that personalized and action-oriented? So our devices have come a long way from a hardware perspective, but also adding software and services to that as well. And really where we're focused for the next 10 years is around deepening our integrations into healthcare, specifically with something called Fitbit Care, which I'd be happy to tell you more about.
No, I want to hear about that. Tell me about Fitbit Care and who you sell it to and how they're using it.
Sure. So Fitbit Care was just actually announced and released this past fall, so it's relatively new to our solution. But we have a long history of corporate wellness, so working with corporations on helping get their employees happier and healthier.
Step competitions.
Starting with step competitions, that's right, and then moving into more active things. Are they sleeping well? Are they productive on the job? And now what we were hearing from employers and health plans and health systems is they were looking to do more with us. And they said, we've got our employees engaged more than we ever have. How can you help them with their individualized and personalized goals? And so that's what Fitbit Care brings to the table. So what it is combining our best-in-breed wearables and digital tools, digital interventions, and social communities, and that social support, the social determinants of health that we all know are important, and then combining a right balance of digital and human coaching, and bringing those all together, and then treating really the whole person, not just the condition, but that spans the continuum from wellness to condition care.
Well, I can see how, also Fitbit's introduced their successful Versa smartwatch, which has given them a whole bunch of new capabilities. How are you going to use those data, like heart rate, activity, sleep data? Are you customizing the feedback you provide to an individual?
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. So you're right. With Versa, which I'm wearing today, you have access, and several of our smartwatch and kind of higher-end tracker markets, we are able to do heart rate, sleep, and sleep stages. So you're able to tell you a lot about your overall health. And with our extended battery life, 4 or 5 days battery life, we're able to get things like resting heart rate. It's a metric that people weren't aware of even as little as 3 or 4 years ago that now is a really indicator of health, and they're able to move that. We also offer things like cardio fitness score. And what that does is use your relative VO2 max to tell you, give an indication compared to benchmarking with your peers, people of your age and gender set, to let you know whether or not, how you're doing, and you can see those improvements along the way. So you can really move beyond the scale or the step or even your heart rate and look at all of those in totality.
Well, that sounds very interesting, and certainly coming from cardiology, extremely useful when we try to get our patients to live better. Providing them feedback and motivation is critical. Well, tell me something about the future. Where's Fitbit Health Solutions headed in the future?
Sure. So our mission really hasn't changed, which is to help people live healthier, more active lives. But how we do that is going to kind of continue to evolve. So that's by bringing more sensors, more technology, bringing more personalized and individualized solutions to the individual, and meeting them where they are in their personalized journey to health. So that could be through Fitbit Care. I think a really big something that we're focused on in the next couple of years is being able to see the kind of convergence of the right balance of digital and human coaching, and how do you bring that into improved outcomes, reduce healthcare savings, and helping them live those healthier, more active lives.
Well, I'm glad you're talking about improved outcomes, because it's critical in the healthcare system. We're looking for solutions that actually will do that. So bravo to Fitbit, bravo to you and Fitbit Healthcare Solutions. So again, this is Dr. David Albert from the Digital Health Summit at CES 2019, hosted by Living in Digital Time.